Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is OptGamer21. In today's video, I want to discuss with you guys my future a little bit and quite a bit about that, about how I'm going to handle my YouTube situation and all that good stuff. So if you guys do go on to enjoy, a like rating would be appreciated. Subscribe by smashing that red button down and below, like right around here, maybe here. I don't know, somewhere down there. And also make sure to share the video if you think others will enjoy. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Welcome to my
So, I quit my YouTube channel back in the start of June, and I quit completely online on the start of July. I actually did not quit, but I did take a long break, and I only did a live stream on my anniversary over Christmas break recently, and it explained a lot about what happened and all that good stuff, so I highly recommend you go down below and click the link in the description that goes to that video. It's a bit of a chunky time period, but it does explain everything in really good detail about what was going on, and I highly recommend you guys check it out. Today, though, I want to focus on future. Really quick conversation. I watched a TED Talk the other day that basically said that maybe we should call addiction bonding instead of it actually being addicted. One of the examples that the speaker gave was the idea of Vietnam. When all the soldiers returned after the war, they quit using the drugs that they used. Most of them, anyway, quit the drugs as soon as they got back. And it was suggested that maybe that was because of bonding. Maybe it was that the soldiers were bonding with the drugs. They have to bond with something in their environment to have that fulfillment. I bring this up because I wonder if maybe that's what kind of happened just when I started YouTube. And with gaming, it's kind of obvious I was addicted during my first year on YouTube to gaming. Especially starting this first summer that I had my YouTube channel. Especially starting then, I definitely was addicted to the gaming, and me being quite an introvert, I didn't really have it in me to socialize as much, and being in homeschool, I had also become less socialized. I feel like maybe I was kind of doing gaming, and in this case, I do feel like maybe gaming and things like that were a way of me bonding for that fulfillment. And as I've learned to socialize more, and although I'm sure I probably am still quite an introvert, I've become more outroverted. As that's happened, I've not felt as much of a necessarily need for the gaming and even online socialization. I'm sure you guys have noticed that I haven't even really posted on my socialization stuff in a very long time, and when I do, it's very occasional. I feel like maybe that's kind of what happened. I don't think that's the cause of what happened last year. Again, watch that live stream, and I'll link the TED Talk too, by the way, down in the description. I'll link the TED Talk that I was talking about. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But, I feel like that's may not have been the cause of what happened last year, but I do feel like maybe that was a factor. The fact is that I basically became depressed and didn't want to do anything anymore. I literally was... I wasn't to the point where I would not get out of bed, but I was definitely not wanting to do things that I usually would enjoy otherwise, whether it was new or old. And it took me until, quite literally just the week before Christmas break to finally beat that. And I feel like that depression was also the reason why I felt like I wasn't there for YouTube anymore. But I feel like that was the wrong choice, and I feel like I acted too soonly, maybe even too rashly too soonly. And I don't like the fact that I ended it the way I did. So like, as I said at the start of the video, that's not the focus of this video, but I do feel like it needs to be mentioned in order for you to understand where I'm going. So, over the last 2 years though, at the same rate that I was doing YouTube less, I also was doing better at school, and both, not only just socialization, but actually with my studies even, and it was actually really good. I'm not certain when I want, and whether I want or not, to return to YouTube and all those, but if I do, I want to do some cool things. And for this, I don't want to focus on the goals, but I do want you guys to have an idea of what to expect. If I do return, I do want to return, and I do not want to return, if that makes sense, because, like, my time and stuff like that, that's very valuable to me, and because of the way the time's gone, I feel like it may be beneficial to not. However, I feel like it may be beneficial to do so because it is frankly in a really enjoyable area, and I do kind of miss it, honestly. So, I'm not sure for sure whether I'm going to return or not, but if I do, I think I want to focus more on exploration and things like that. If I do come back, I don't think I want to do live streams. Like, live streams are tons of fun. They can be really interactive, and you get to see people's reactions and comments and all that stuff live, which is really cool, but at the same rate, I don't know if that's necessarily the best way to go for my YouTube channel. So, for that reason, I'm probably only going to do videos if I do return. If I do return, I don't know how I'm going to return. In other words, I don't know if I'm going to start up a new Google account. I don't know if I'm going to just continue on the channel I've been doing. I don't know if maybe I'll change the name of my current channel or leave it the same. I really don't know. And I won't know until that day comes. But if I do, I do want to more specifically go into stuff like going into abandoned places and exploring all that stuff. I love doing that I love watching the videos of it, and I do love an adventure. I do want to do something more than just that. Although I think that will be my main focus. I'm not guaranteeing that, by the way. I think that will be my main focus. I do also want to focus on gaming as well. Like, I want to have gaming and stuff like that on my channel still. I just want to I want to change what I focus on. One quick comment with live streams. I do want to do live streams occasionally, but I only want to do it like maybe on my anniversary, maybe around my birthday or something like that. I don't know for certain how I'm going to manage that yet, but I do want to do occasional ones, but I don't want to be a live streamer, if you see my air quotes. That's why I'm kind of saying I want to do the video side of that. And like I said, the live stream is fun, but the videos, I think I could get a lot more out of them. I really like editing videos and stuff like that. In addition to just doing the recording. And I really would like to put out some really quality content versus a live stream where it's hard to get the really good quality stuff out there. There's the quality incidents, but you never know what's going to happen in a live stream, and anything can happen, and you never know. So I feel like a video would be a better choice because I have more control over it. I think that's where I want to focus. I'm not for certain, like I said, I'm not for certain I'm even going to return yet. As you guys probably know based off the last 2 years, things change constantly for me, and oftentimes I won't get to do what I said I was doing for one reason or another, whether it's because I had a big assignment, a big project to pop up, or maybe I had a family emergency. That's something we saw my second summer into YouTube. And things happen. You never know. And I guess ironically to an extent, well, not necessarily ironic, but definitely something you would expect is things to change in a live stream, and a live stream actually got interrupted by a family emergency, so that's kind of why I don't want to focus on live streams too, I suppose. I don't know for certain yet, and things will change. I'm certain they're going to change. But if I do come back, I at least want to give a start to doing Abandoned and stuff like that. When I do return, if I do return, I do also want to set up donations. I know that's a thing that a lot of you guys who watch my videos have wanted me to do for a very long time. There's been multiple times in Twitch that people either ask to donate or they try to donate and their money goes to somewhere, but it's not to me. I appreciate the support, but it doesn't go to me. But even so, that's not focus. But like, I know a lot of people were wanting me to do donations for a very long time, and that's something that I do want to do. So I think that's something I will do if I come back. If I come back. So I suppose that is all I have for you guys today. I suppose I want to wrap up with the idea that I do miss doing YouTube. I really do. I really would like to come back, and I just don't know for certain as of yet. So I do hope I come back, and if I do, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and I wish you the best, but my name is AltGamer21, and I am out. Peace.